Mr. Hansen, you call yourself a progressive candidate. You also said, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm 35, I'm gay, and I'm a Democrat.
That's right.
You call this a long shot campaign. With that kind of a comment, why are you doing this?
Well, a few reasons. First of all, I was worried that we weren't going to have any Democrats running in the race, and I was not going to sit idly by and let Luther Strange keep the seat or Roy Moore take it with his conservative views that run counter to mine. And second of all, I thought after all that we've seen in the last several years with the corruption and the divisiveness, that we needed a different kind of candidate who was willing to be vulnerable and authentic and ask people for their vote based on shared values and not political partisanship.
Have you found, as you've traveled the state, have you found those shared values with you as a candidate?
Yeah, and surprisingly, I'm the most progressive candidate in the race, but I've also connected a lot with conservatives and moderates on a host of issues, whether it's criminal justice reform or the healthcare system. People are itching for something new and different.
And you feel that you bring that to the table.
Yep.
For those who may recognize your face, you have certainly been very outspoken with GASP, which is, you're the executive director, and GASP is an environmental advocacy group. What do you think about the job you have held and that you have right now? How does that better prepare you to be a U.S. Senator?
A few different ways. First of all, I actually have hands-on experience with policymaking. I know what goes into regulations and drafting legislation. So I've worked with that on different levels, city, state, and federal.
Okay.
And so I understand that process. But more than that, we're a small nonprofit with big goals. And so I have to wear a lot of different hats and get creative with getting things done. And it's taught me a lot about how to make progress when the odds are stacked against you.
We have about a minute left, and there are some who say it's all well and good to have new, young candidates coming into this, but experience counts for something as well. Do you really believe, if you were elected, that you could go to Washington and make a difference, not only for Alabama, but for the nation?
Yeah, I absolutely do. My entire career has been built on me learning how to do things that I never thought possible and achieving great things, whether it's at GASP or my work in the LGBT equality movement. We have done incredible work, and I know that we can take that to Washington.
And again, your campaign, you plan to stay in this until the end? You're not going to pull out and endorse another candidate, or are you pushing for yourself?
I'm in it to win it.
In it to win it.
100%.
Michael Hansen, we appreciate you being with
Thanks,
us
Pam.
today. Best of luck.
Thank you.